Hello, yes, it's me, Hollie Agombar, back with some transfer news, and this one I'm bringing to you the fact that Tanguy Ndoomble is set to leave Tottenham Hotspur on a free. If you're new to the channel, please remember to like, share, comment and subscribe so you never miss a video. Yes, people, it's been a little while, there's been a lot of transfers floating in and about, but this one kind of grabbed my eye, especially because with Tanguy Ndoomble, obviously he was our record-breaking signing a few years ago of 60 million, and now we are set to see him leave on a free. The fact that Spurs are basically just going to terminate his contract. Obviously, when he came to Spurs, there was little glimpses of an amazing talent in there. The way he'd have such close control. Some of the goals he actually scored. I always remember the one where he kind of like dinked it, over the goalkeeper's head with the outside of the foot. I won't forget that one. But it just wasn't meant to be. Obviously, we let him go out on loan to Galatasaray to kind of ignite a bit of fire within him because he never really applied himself. But sadly, obviously, seeing some of the pictures that have come out of him being overweight, as we know with Jose Mourinho in that kind of era, trying to make him kind of get fit was kind of a little bit hard. And I must say, maybe it's a mental thing. He must be struggling with something. Either that or he just doesn't want to apply himself. But we all know he's a talent. And to see him obviously leave on a free, the fact that we're not going to get anything for it, for that 60 million, yes, it's annoying, and yes, it again, we thought it was going to be a play, and it was a big gamble to kind of do, and it just hasn't paid off. But I'm actually kind of glad in a way that we are deciding, right, cut our losses. He isn't clearly going to come back to Spurs and light the Premier League on fire. We need to just get on with it and move him on, basically. Again, it's just annoying we're not going to recuperate any fees for it. But in a way, it's nice to think we don't want him, get rid of him, done, dusted, move on. And it is sad to see, as we know, that the expectation of him coming to the club at 60 million, we thought he was going to be that player. Many were starting to compare him maybe to Dembele. Obviously, now hindsight's a beautiful thing, and that was never going to happen. But yeah, I think cutting our losses, letting him go on a free is annoying, but for the greater good, it might be a blessing in disguise. Obviously, we've done a lot of early outings, shall I say, this far in the transfer window, with the likes of Session obviously finally moving on. Again, it didn't quite work out with his injuries, but I feel like Spurs are finally being ruthless and being like, right, you're not the Spurs player for us, we're going to sadly have to move you on, which I think we need to stop being sentimental. It's time to move these players on. Obviously, there's rumours about Lo Celso potentially going, there's rumours about the likes of other players, obviously to try and get in Conor Gallagher, to try and get in Eze. Again, there's quite a big fees on these two players, but if Ange wants them, I think all Spurs fans would be in agreement that they would definitely bring something to the Tottenham side. Only time will tell to see what really happens, but kind of going back to what the point of this video was, I think we all wish Tanguy the best. I'm hoping that he can kind of find himself in football, to say the least, because he's a talent. He just needs to apply himself, and he's seriously struggling with his weight. So hopefully someone can point him in the right direction and he can get the help he needs. But as from a Spurs perspective, I think it's kind of good that we're kind of moving on from it now. But yes, like I say, let me know your thoughts in the comment sections, mainly on the Ndombele or any other transfer news that you're hearing coming in. On Wednesday, obviously slightly different, we will be having some Euro content with myself and Albert, and we'll have some amazing coveted guests on, including a couple of journalists, so make sure you tune in for that one on Wednesday. And yeah, let's hope we can get some more signings done over the line, get some more players out, and bring on the new season. Come on, you Spurs.